is Nurdanisha Adrina. I'm from HP58C and today I'm going to talk about a review about a movie called Cruella. Now let's talk about this movie background. This movie was directed by Craig Gillespie and it also produced by Walt Disney Pictures, and this movie also get a lot of awards, but some of them are Academy Award for Best Costume Design, BAFTA Award for Best Costume Design, and last but not least, People's Choice Award for Favorite Dramatic Movie. Next, I'm going to talk about this movie synopsis. Estella is a young and clever gifter who's determined to make a name for herself in the fashion world. She soon meets a pair of thieves who appreciate her appetite for mischief, and together they build a life for themselves on the streets of London. However, when Estella befriends fashion legend Baroness von Hellman, she embraces her wicked side to become the raucous and revenge band Cruella. Next, let's talk about the characters in this movie. The first character that I'm going to tell you guys today in this movie is Estella and Cruella, which is cast by Emma Stone. The second character that I'm going to tell you guys in this movie is about the Baroness, which is cast by Emma Thompson. Now let's talk about their physical description. Let's talk about Cruella's physical description first. Her defining feature is her two-tone black and white hair, worn boldly, often styled dramatically with a big curl and sleek waves. She also wears heavy makeup and theatrical type with dark smoky eyes, bold eyeliner, and striking red lipstick. Next, let's talk about Estella's physical description. Naturally, she was born with half black hair and half white hair, but usually she dyes it in red. She also has a slim build, pale skin, and sharp features. And last but not least, the Baroness. She is a woman in her 40s to 50s with a unique face features. She has like high cheekbone, defined jawline, and piercing eyes. First of all, let's talk about Estella's motivation in this movie. So the first one is she wants to succeed as a fashion designer. She dreams of working in fashion world and making a name for herself. The second one is to uncover the truth and seek justice, which is after discovering the Baroness was responsible for her mother's death, her motivation shifts from career success to revenge. For Estella conflict in this movie, internal conflict, which is identity struggle, where she struggles between being the good, polite Estella, but at the same time, her mother encouraged the bold, ruthless Cruella inside her. The second conflict of Estella is relational conflict, which is friends versus ambition. Her growing obsession with revenge and her transformation into Cruella strained her bond with Jasper and Horace, the thieves. Now, let's talk about Cruella's motivation in this movie. She wants to dominate the fashion world, and she also wants to embrace her true identity, where she craves acknowledgement as a genius in her own right and not living in anyone's shadow anymore. Cruella's conflict in this movie was external conflict with the Baroness. Their rivalry come into a battle for both fashion supremacy and personal revenge. Last but not least, let's talk about the Baroness' motivation in this movie. So, the Baroness' motivation is the power and control and professional legacy. The Baroness is driven by a need to dominate the fashion world and maintain her reputation. She also obsessed with perfection in every detail of her appearance, her work, and also her image. The Baroness conflict in this movie for external conflict is with Estella and Cruella, and the internal conflict is hidden but present. Their conflict is both professional for fashion rivalry and personal for Estella because she is the Baroness' daughter and she knows her darkest secret. And her obsession with control comes with fear of losing power and being overshadowed. Next, I'm going to talk about the plot in this movie. So the rising action in this movie is the birth of Cruella, where she doing some like fashion stunt on the Baroness major events and trying like to attract public attention. And lastly, I'm going to talk about the climax of this movie, which is the confrontation where Cruella disguised as Estella and meets the Baroness outside of the event. And sadly, the Baroness pretends to embrace her but then push her off the cliff.
Hello, Mother. That you're so extraordinary. Of course, you're mine. I've longed for someone in my life who was as good as me.
You left me to die.
A mistake, and one we can get past. I know it.
I disagree.
Who made a mistake and let something extraordinary go.
We are very alike, I suppose.
I'm sorry. Can I hug you?
You're not going to push me off the cliff, are you?
You're so funny, dear. So funny. I love it. Idiot. She jumped.
That's all about the movie, but right now I'm going to talk about my personal opinion of the movie. I love the plot, the cinematography. Next is the acting from the actress, and the ending is chef kiss. So for the rating overall, I gave it 5 marks, and I really recommend this movie to the one who likes dramatic storytelling about the villain, and the ones who fans Disney, of course. And this movie is rated Parents Guide at age of 13, so Thank you for watching. See you soon.